us back. Just walk us back along the dock. Don't push off. Okay, never mind. Alright, sit ready to back. Sit ready. Okay, way enough. Can you, okay, front 2 rows, can you draw water, bring it back to the dock? Draw water. So, kind of paddle sideways. Ready to back. Sit ready. Okay, right enough. You guys know the basic Dragon Boat commands? Like sit ready, way enough, hold water. Do you guys know those commands? Okay, some people do, some people don't. So when I say sit ready, sorry, let me use this. When I say sit ready, I want you guys sit ready at the catch. Get ready to paddle, okay? When I say way enough, you can relax. Put your paddle down in your lap. When I say sit ready, that means I want you to go forward. If I say sit ready to back, that means I want you to get ready to paddle backwards to back the boat up, all right? If I say hold water, that means you put your paddle all the way in the water to stop the boat. Straight up and down, okay? So, sit ready to back. Go! Alright, way enough. Can you turn us around? Is this thing still on? I'm sorry, what's your name? So which of you is the lead stroke? Your lead? Okay. Okay, turn us around, pointing that way. Alright, sit ready to go forwards. Sit ready. Go! Light paddling, light paddling. You should be paddling in time. Everyone's paddles should enter the water together and come out of the water together. So you and Xing are your strokes. They're setting your pace. Everyone should be looking forward. Everyone should be looking up and forward down the boat so you can follow your strokes. Don't look down at the boat. Don't look down in the water. Look forward and watch your strokes. Time your strokes off of them. So remember, don't stop paddling until I tell you to stop. Keep paddling. Timing is important in Dragon Boat racing, so everyone needs to be stroking together, synchronized. So your strokes are setting the pace. Everyone needs to be following them. So don't come out of the water early and don't go in the water early. You need to be stroking together in time. So row 2, right now, you are coming out of the water early. You're coming out of the water before row 1 has finished their stroke. So, match it up. Miss, what's your name? Emma? how his paddle goes in, goes out? You need to go in and come out at the same time as him. See how you're coming out of the water early when he's still in the water? Watch his paddle. Watch his paddle. Alright, better. So you need to match it up. You need to match your stroke length to his so that you spend the same amount of time in the water, okay? Alright. And you, sir, what's your name? Jen? Jen. So same thing, you're also coming out of the water early. So you need to match up with you here. Okay? Try and give me a little longer stroke, okay? A little longer stroke. Try and reach out more. Okay, in 2 strokes, way enough. In 2. 1, way enough. Okay, can you hold this? I'm going to hold your paddle and do a quick. Alright, hold water. Okay, I'm going to do a quick breakdown of a dragon boat stroke before the new guy in back, and also some of you guys. So, the way you hold a dragon boat paddle, if you're on the, so right now, if you're on the left-hand side or the right-hand side, then your inside arm is going to be your top arm. So right now, it's like I'm sitting on the left-hand side, right? So take your top hand, hold the top T of the paddle, just kind of put it in the palm of your hand. You don't hold the paddle here, grasping the shaft, hold it on the T on top. So it's kind of on top, just nestled in the palm of your hand. Your bottom arm. Bottom hand holds the paddle shaft about maybe 1 fist away from the blade. You know, a couple inches above the blade, 1 or 2 inches. A lot of these paddles are pretty short, so you might need to hold it farther down, but don't hold the shaft of the paddle. You know, just don't hold the blade of the paddle. You want to be holding the shaft of the paddle. Like, have a little room between your hand and the blade. So the stroke, sit ready. You're going to be sitting forward. You want to try and have a long stroke. You want to try and reach out as far as you can. So you're going to try and like rotate forward around your waist, kind of turn at your waist, to try and, you know, turn your shoulder forward and reach forward as far as you can. Your bottom arm should be straight. So at the sit ready position, at the catch position, your bottom arm should be straight, stretched out as much as you can. The blade should be perpendicular to the water. It should not be, so it should look like this, straight up and down with the water. It should not look like this, where my top arm is bent inside the boat, right? So, this is the catch. When you do your stroke, before you start your stroke, you're going to put your paddle all the way in the water. You're going to bury that paddle blade all the way in the water. It should go in the water about, at a 45-degree angle. And it should be all the way in. So your bottom hand should be almost touching the water when it's all the way in, okay? Then you do your stroke. You kind of de-rotate back from your core. So de-rotate back at your waist and push down and pull back with your arms and stop about mid-thigh. So the paddle goes in the water at a 45-degree angle, right? By the time you finish your stroke, try and stop so you know it doesn't go negative. Try and stop here about mid-thigh. You don't want it to come all the way back here. That's just wasted motion, all right? So you're doing the sit ready. Bury the paddle all the way in the water, pull it back, stop about mid-thigh, then you pull up with your top arm and reach back out and snap back out with your bottom arm. So your bottom arm goes back to straight, your top hand is back at the position it was before, paddle straight up and down perpendicular to the water about at a 45-degree angle. So you're back to the sit ready position. So that's what a stroke should look like, okay? So let's do a little paddling to just get across the river. Then we'll practice some starts and try and practice an actual race, okay? Any questions? Yeah. Alright, so light paddling across the river. So ready? Get those top hands outside the boat. Remember, the paddle should be perpendicular to the water. Everyone's paddle right now is like at an angle in the water. All right, better. Go, start paddling. Row 5, you're rushing a little bit. Row 5, you're coming out of the water a little bit early. So, watch the rows in front of you. Watch row 1. Match up your timing with them. So remember, the way you time in Dragon Boat is by timing off your lead strokes in row 1. So everyone should be looking forward at row 1. If you're sitting on the right-hand side, you're going to look forward and on a diagonal and time off the stroke on the other side as you. So right now, you guys on the left-hand side, you're going to look forward on a diagonal and time off of a shing, right? And time off a shing. If you're on the right-hand side, you're going to look forward on the diagonal and time yourself off yin. So, you use the rise and fall of his top arm to time your strokes. You also look at the paddles on the same side of the boat as you to time when the paddle goes in the water. So you look forward, you can see all the paddles in front of you going in the water. You make sure your paddle goes in the water at the same time as everyone in front of you. You look forward at row 1, you can see his top arm going up and down when he's coming out of the water, going back in the water. Use his top arm to see when you should come out of the water. So those are the 2 cues you should use to try and sync up your timing. Everyone should be looking forward in the boat at row 1. Don't stare down in the water. Don't stare down in the bottom of the boat. If you're looking down, how are you going to see the strokes? You need to be looking forwards. All right? Okay, in 2 strokes, way enough. In 2, 1, way enough. Okay, hold water. Okay, so your start piece is 5 long strokes, 10 fast strokes, right? Okay, so let's try and work on that a little bit. So just to see what it looks like, let's do a full start piece. So let's do 5 long strokes, 10 fast strokes, then I'll add on to that. So 5 long, 10 fast, 2 strokes to settle, and then 10 strokes at race pace. So what that means is you do 5 long strokes to break the boat out of the water and get it moving. Because at the start of a race, the boat is stationary, right? It's not moving. So the water is actually sucking on the boat. It's actually holding the boat down. You need 5 extra long, extra powerful strokes to break the suction of the water. Okay, turn us that way. You need 5 extra long, extra powerful strokes to break the suction of the water and get the boat moving. So that's what the 5 long strokes are for. Then you have 10 fast strokes. So the boat is moving, but you need to accelerate it as quickly as possible to top speed. So you have 10 very fast strokes to get the boat moving. These strokes don't have to be very long. They're probably going to be shorter because they're faster. But they should just be fast to get the boat accelerated to race speed. So after those 10 fast strokes are done, those 10 strokes are at too fast a pace. It's too fast to maintain for the whole race, right? So you need to slow it down a little bit to a pace that you can maintain for the whole race. So that's what the 2 to settle is for. So after those 10 strokes are over, then you have 2 strokes where year is your lead stroke. So year over those 2 strokes is going to slowly lower the pace down to a pace that you can maintain for a full 500 meters. So after those 2 strokes to settle, then we'll practice 10 strokes at your race pace, which should be the pace you can maintain for the whole race. That makes sense? Okay. So let's try that. So you're going to be the one setting the pace, right? So just 5 really long, really powerful strokes, 10 fast strokes, and then 2 strokes, slow it down, and then 10 strokes after that at race pace, right? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to count off the pace following whatever pace you is setting. So let's just take a look and see what this looks like. So hold water, stop the boat, weigh enough, sit ready. Oh, weigh enough. So one more thing. At the start of a race, when your drummer says sit ready, put the paddle blade all the way in the water. You want to bury the paddle blade all the way in the water. And that's to give you a little head start on the race, because then you don't have to waste that fraction of a second putting your paddle blade in the water and pulling back. You can just pull back right away. Okay? So when I say sit ready, bury your paddle blade all the way in the water. Sit ready! Paddle blades all the way in the water. Bottom hand should be touching the water. Alright. Go! 2, 3, 4, 5. Up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Saddle! Race! Pace! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weigh it off. Okay, so that was basically a start piece. Your timing was pretty good, except in row 7. You guys were lagging behind. You guys were slow. So you need to match it up, okay? Timing is pretty good for rows 1 through 6. Starting in row 7, you guys were slowing down. So watch that the next time. Alright. So how did that feel? Okay. So that was a fairly slow pace. Do you think you can go faster? Or do you think that's comfortable for you guys? Alright, you want to try a little faster? Okay, so let's break it down. Let's practice each section of the start. So for now, let's just practice the 5 long strokes. Okay? So 5 long, powerful strokes, then weigh enough. And you're gonna go a little faster this time. Alright? A little faster, not super fast. Alright, hold water. Sit ready. Paddle blades all the way in the water. Go! 2, 3, 4, 5. Way enough. Okay, I think that was a little better. I felt a little bit more of a surge. This time, row 4, you guys were slow. You were falling behind. Alright, so pay attention. Timing is the most important thing in Dragon Boat racing. You guys can have a boat full of wrestlers or, weightlifters and bodybuilders in your boat. But if you're not in time, you're not going to go fast, alright? So, let's try that again. Oh no, I think that was good. Alright, okay, let's take a poll. So, do you think that was okay, or do you think you can go even faster? Alright, for now we're trying to practice timing. So if you want to go faster later, like your next practice, you can take it faster. But let's keep it around that pace for now. Because remember, you're going to be going faster later too. Alright, hold water. 5 long strokes. Everyone in time. Sit ready. Bury those blades. Go! 2, 3, 4, 5. Way enough. Alright, good. That's better. Hold water. Stop the boat. Now let's add in 10 fast strokes. So 5 long strokes, 10 fast strokes. Pay attention during the transition. That's when it's easy for your timing to get messed up. Okay? So I don't know how fast Drew's gonna go. He could go really fast. So you need to pay attention. So ready? Paddle blades all the way in the water. That means you. Go! 2, 3, 4, 5. Up! 1, 2, timing on the 10 fast strokes is actually pretty good. So let's get the timing good on everything, okay? Hold water. So those 10 fast strokes, do you think that was okay? Was that too fast, too slow? That should be faster than what you're gonna do during the whole race. Is it okay? Alright, good. Alright, so let's try and keep that same pace, okay? Alright, let's do that again. 5 long, 10 fast. Watch your timing. Is it ready? Bury those paddle blades. Go! 2, 3, 4, 5, up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Land up. Okay, timing on the 5 long was good. Timing on the second 10, on the fast 10, it was kind of got a little strange when you sped up, but you leveled it out and you recovered after like 2 strokes, so that was good. But that's 2 strokes where you're out of time. That's 2 strokes where another team can, creep ahead of you. You want the timing to be right on immediately, right? So I think starting in row 5 on the transition, you guys fell behind a little bit and then you caught up and you matched it up. But you need to be right in time right away, okay? Hold water. Let's try that again. Let's get that transition good and clean. Is it ready? Go! 2, 3, 4, 5, up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way enough. Okay, good. Best one yet. Does this feel better to you? Can you feel the boat kind of gliding on the water? Feel it moving? So, that's a good job. Row 2, sir, you fell behind a little bit. You need to keep up, okay? Especially if you're sitting in row 2, it's very important for you to be in time. Because otherwise everyone behind you is going to be out of time, okay? Alright, hold water. Alright, so now let's do the 2 to settle, 10 at race pace. So after your 10 fast strokes, you're just going to take 2 strokes to bring the pace down to something you can maintain over the whole race. And then we'll do 10 strokes at that slightly slower pace, which again, you need to keep up for roughly, anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. Okay? So let's try it out. So ready? Bury those paddle blades. Go! 2, 3, 4, 5, up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Settle! Settle! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way enough. Okay, pretty good. So the 5 long strokes, 10 fast strokes, your timing was good. On the settle, okay, yeah, you can cross the river. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna cross the river, then we'll I'll try and do an actual race piece, and then we'll take it back to the dock, okay? So let's practice some starts across the river. So, your transition on the 2 to settle, 10 at race pace, that was not so good. So pay attention on the transition and keep that timing good. So starting like in row 5, 6, 7, you guys were all out of time on transition, and you kind of stayed out of time on the race pace. So you pay attention and sync it up with the rows in front of you. The front 4 rows are doing a pretty good job on that one. So let's try it again, a full start piece. So ready? Go! 2, 3, 4, 5, up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Settle! Settle! Race! Pace! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, accident back there, but now we're okay. Okay, let's just do light paddling to get across the river. Steady paddling across the river. So you're ready. Go! Okay. Alright, watch your timing. Stay in time. So yeah, if you didn't see what happened, I'm sorry, what's your name again? Me? What's his name? Yeah. Alright, so if you didn't see what happened, Leah kind of had a little slip and fell in the water. So that's why I was yelling for everyone to stop the boat. You guys did a good job. So we got him back. Everyone's alive. Good job. That's an example of what you don't want to do on race day. Alright, let's keep that timing together. Alright, in 2 strokes, way enough. In 2, 1. Yeah, can you straighten us out? Okay, so our time is almost up, but we'll practice an actual full race. So, and then we'll turn it around and come back home. So, any questions about what we've done? No? Okay, so that pace you were doing on the 10 strokes after the settle, do you think you can keep that up for like 3 minutes? Okay, well, we'll try it out and we'll see. If it's too fast, we'll find out pretty quick. Alright, so let's get up to the actual start line. So, get ready to paddle, light paddling, go! Actually, never mind, we don't have much time, so we'll do it right here. Alright, so, way enough. So, the actual race for the time trials, you're going to start right there at the dock. If you see that white line painted on the wall over there, that's the start line. Then you see that high-rise building down there on the shore? That's roughly where the finish line is. So that's about 500 meters. So depending on how fast you are, that'll take anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. So it's actually time to go home, but we'll get this race piece in. So I'm gonna have you guys paddle for 3 minutes, and we'll use that to simulate the race, okay? And we'll see from there whether your pace is too slow, it needs to, maybe go faster, or maybe it's too fast, it needs to be slowed down. But I'm gonna have you paddle for 3 minutes, just straight down, and after that, we'll stop, we'll talk about it a little bit, we'll turn around and come back to the dock, okay? Alright, so, let's do this for real. Full start, 5 long, 10 high, 2 to settle, then race pace for 3 minutes, and I'm gonna time you. Alright, hold water, stop the boat. So yeah, just keep us going straight, okay? Straight down the shore, that way. So straighten us out, so we're pointing parallel to shore. Alright, way enough. Is it ready? Go! 2, 3, 4, 5, up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 10. Saddle! Saddle! Race! Pace! Alright, timing looks good. Gotta keep this pace up for 3 minutes. So stay strong. Sit up on your strokes. Don't hunch your back. Try and sit up straight so you can breathe. Alright, timing looks good, Jaltong. Keep this up. Alright, keep it going. Timing's starting to break down a little bit. Watch your strokes. 5. Alright, I feel the power dropping. You guys are getting tired. There's no getting tired in Dragon Boat racing. Keep going. Come on, keep it up. Hit. 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 In 3 strokes, give me a power 10. In 3, 2, 1. Power 10. Power. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down. Keep it up. Keep paddling. Don't stop just because the power 10 is over. Keep paddling. Let's go. You're almost there. Almost. Keep it up. Row 4, you're slowing down. Pick it up. Give me long strokes. If you get tired, reach out farther in front of you. Long strokes. Alright, in 2 strokes, give me a finish. Faster pace. In 2, 1. Finish! Okay, good enough. Alright, that's actually not what I meant. When I say finish, alright, hold water, hold water. Alright, so when I say finish, that doesn't mean stop. A finish in Dragon Boat racing is like a finish in a track meet where you're racing, where it's your final kick to the finish line. So a finish is usually about 30 strokes or so, and it's at a faster pace, where it's like, you know, at your very end, you're getting close to the finish line, and you speed up to try and, you know, get across the finish line as fast as you can, you know, kick ahead of any boats that are near you. So when I say finish, what I really wanted you to do was, you know, speed up the pace and try and, you know, do that kick to the finish line. Instead, you all kind of like go, you know, I'm tired. So, we had a little problem with the steering there, but that's okay, don't worry about it. You guys just need to practice. So, yeah, you can see that when the boat is going full power, it's kind of hard to control, right? So you just need more practice, that's all. So yeah, that wasn't really a real race because we were kind of moving, so it was harder than it should have been, but you went for almost 3 minutes. So that's how long you're gonna have to paddle in the race. So if you guys are all like, you know, kind of tired, I think you were starting to die, then maybe slow down your race pace a little bit and make it a little slower. And that way, you know, you can keep it up at full energy throughout the whole race, okay? So, over your next couple practices, you know, practice more races, practice more starts, and try and find a race pace that will be okay for you. So you just need to experiment and find something that works. And also that will be good practice for Leah to steer. Because when the boat is going, you know, a heavily loaded boat going full speed, it is hard to steer. You know, I've had problems myself, so don't feel bad, it's good. Okay, so let's take it back home. Any questions? The world record? I don't know what the world record is, but like world championship teams, they can do 500-meter races in about under 1:50. Probably. You can probably get a steer, but it's better if you can train your own. But if you... Oh, really? Okay. Well, if you have to have a steerer, then you need to let Peter Liu know beforehand, and he can try and arrange one for you. It's not guaranteed, though. So you should have someone who at least knows how to steer just in case. Because on race day, there's going to be a lot of teams. We don't have enough people who know how to steer. No, we have to go back, sorry. Time is up. Okay, well... Alright, so let's just do light paddling and bring it back to the dock, okay? Alright, so ready? Light paddling. Go! So Leah, you know how to dock it, right? Okay. purple boat. The purple boat on the left side of the dock there, see it? Bring us in next to it. That one there. Alright, slow it down, light paddling, slow it down. Keep going. But yeah, the purple boat. Alright, weighing off. On water. Yeah, see? The purple boat there along the left side of the dock. No, just bring it in. Bring it in alongside the purple boat. The one where the guy in the orange shirt just got out of. See the guy in the orange shirt? See the boat he just got out of? Bring us in next to that boat. Okay? Alright, give me 5 strokes. 5 strokes. Is it ready? Go! Actually, way enough, hold water. Give me 5 strokes back. 5 strokes backwards. Is it ready? Go! Alright, keep going backwards. Keep going, keep going. Okay, way enough. Hold water. Keep holding water. Alright, Leah, we're gonna let these boats go, then we'll just bring it in right there on the open dock, okay? Actually, just bring it in right there, the dock in front of us, alright? Alright, so Leah, bring us in right there on the dock. See the one the guy in the life jacket is standing on? Bring us in right there, alright? Alright, sit ready, light paddling, go! Way enough. Hold water. Alright, sit ready. 5 strokes forward. Go! Enough. If you have the bumpers, put it out on the right-hand side. Yep, just put the bumpers out. Yeah, there you go. Okay, right-hand side, bring your paddles in the boat. Don't hit the dock. Do you have the line? Can you throw him the line? At your feet? Yeah. Water. Hold water. Keep holding water. Alright, so right side, do you know how to draw water? Okay, here. When you draw water, you put your paddle out, don't do it yet. Put your paddle out to the side and kind of paddle horizontally towards the boat. In time, right side, draw water. Go! Right side only, right side only.
Hold water. Back up a little bit first. Back paddle one.
Alright, give me 2 strokes back. 2 strokes back. Is it ready? Go! Okay, way enough. Alright, front 3 rows on the right. Draw water. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
We got some.
people who can help me bring the boat back and put it away.
Full paddle.
Okay, so you 4 guys, stay in the boat, please. The rest of you, you're done, you can unload.
Can we use it to practice us?
Not now, no, sorry. Alright, let's unload from the front.